Picture this, you are standing at a crossroads in life, unsure of which way to go. Everything feels a little foggy, a little heavy, and a little unclear. Then along comes a guide holding a small lantern of wisdom, and that guide is this book, Sleep Smarter by Shawn Stevenson. I am Vikram, your briefler, and today I want to welcome you with warmth and excitement because this journey is different. This is not a book about doing more or forcing yourself to grind harder. This is a book about unlocking a power that you already have inside you. A power you might have been ignoring for years. The power of truly restorative sleep. Before we step into the lessons of this book, let me tell you a little about its author. Shawn Stevenson did not start out as a sleep expert. In his youth, he struggled with serious health issues that left him drained and frustrated. Doctors told him that his condition could never be reversed. For a long time, he believed them. But then came a turning point. Instead of giving up, he began searching for answers. He studied nutrition, he studied lifestyle habits, and finally he discovered something unexpected. Almost everything in his life began to improve when he focused on sleeping better. His energy returned, his mood lifted, his health transformed. That discovery became the seed that grew into Sleep Smarter. This is why this book matters so much for all of us. We often believe that success is built only through hard work and constant effort. But what if one of the biggest performance boosters has been hiding inside your bedroom all along? What if better sleep is the key to better health, better focus, better relationships, and even better decisions? Think about it. When you are well rested, your mind becomes sharper, your emotions become more balanced, your body repairs and strengthens itself. You naturally become the best version of yourself without forcing anything. Sleep Smarter is not a collection of complicated scientific theories. It is a practical guide filled with simple habits that can reshape your nights and renew your days. Whether you are a student trying to stay focused, or a parent juggling a busy schedule, or someone who simply wants to perform at your highest level, this book shows you how to use sleep as your secret advantage. And the beauty is that these changes are not extreme. They are small, gentle shifts that build a powerful new rhythm in your daily life. So let me ask you one important question. What if the way you sleep is silently shaping your entire future? Your creativity, your health, your patience, your drive? What if everything you are working for becomes easier simply by sleeping smarter? This is the promise of the book we are about to explore together. In the next few chapters, we will break down the core ideas in a simple story-driven way so that you can apply them from tonight itself. You will see how sleep affects your hormones, your mind, your performance, and even the way your body heals. You will learn how to reset your inner clock, how to build the perfect sleep environment, and how small daily habits create massive long-term change. So take a deep breath, settle in, and get ready to enter a world that quietly shapes your life every single night. Our journey begins right now. And now let us step into the truth about bad sleep, where we will begin our journey into the core ideas of this book. As we step forward from the previous chapter titled Sleep, the missing ingredient to a better life, let us now shine a brighter light on the heart of the problem itself. Before we learn how to fix our nights, we must understand what is actually going wrong. This brings us into our next chapter, the truth about bad sleep. Imagine waking up after a restless night. Your eyes feel heavy, your body feels dull, and even simple tasks feel heavier than usual. Most of us dismiss this as normal. We think it is just a part of modern life. But beneath that tired feeling, something much deeper is happening. Poor sleep quietly shakes the foundation of your entire body. One of the first things it affects is your weight. When you do not sleep well, your body starts producing more hunger hormones while lowering the hormones that tell you that you are full. Suddenly you crave sugary snacks and fast comfort foods even when you logically know you do not need them. It is not about weak willpower. It is simply your tired brain desperately searching for quick energy. Over time, this becomes a silent trap that pushes your weight higher while your energy falls lower. Then there are your hormones. They operate like tiny messengers traveling through your body, carrying instructions. Good sleep helps those messengers deliver the right signals at the right time. But with bad sleep, they start firing off in the wrong direction. Your mood swings become stronger, your stress levels climb higher, and you start feeling irritated at even small things. It is like your internal orchestra is trying to perform, but every instrument is out of tune. Your immune system also takes a direct hit. Think of it as an army that protects you every single day. When you enjoy deep restful sleep, that army train sharpens and prepares for the next day. But with poor sleep, the soldiers are tired and slow. You catch colds more easily, your body heals more slowly, and you feel run down more often. Memory and emotions suffer too. Without proper rest, your brain struggles to store new information. Your focus becomes scattered, and you may find yourself forgetting simple details. Emotionally, you begin to react instead of respond. Little problems start feeling like big ones because your mental resilience is weakened. At the center of all this lies a powerful stress hormone called cortisol. When you sleep poorly, your cortisol levels rise, and when cortisol rises, your body becomes inflamed, your appetite increases, and your mind becomes much more anxious. This triggers what I like to call the hidden stress loop. Poor sleep leads to high cortisol, which damages your health, and that damaged health makes it even harder to sleep well the next night. It becomes a cycle that repeats itself silently day after day. This is why sleeping smarter can create faster and more dramatic improvements in your life than even strict diets or hard workouts. When your sleep improves, your hormones realign, your appetite stabilizes, your energy returns, and you naturally make healthier choices. It is like giving your body a fresh start without forcing it through extreme changes. Just imagine how different your days could feel when your nights finally start working for you instead of against you. The good news is that bad sleep is not your destiny. It is simply a signal that something in your routine or environment needs attention. And that is exactly what we are about to explore. From this point forward, we will slowly rebuild your sleep from the ground up, step by step, in a way that is practical, simple, and deeply effective. So take a breath and prepare to adjust the rhythm of your internal world. In the next chapter titled Reset Your Inner Clock, we will explore how to sync your body with the natural cycle of day and night to create the foundation of great sleep. As we move forward from the previous chapter titled The Truth About Bad Sleep, we now begin to explore the deeper mechanics of how sleep truly works. If bad sleep is the problem, then understanding your internal rhythm is the first real solution. This brings us into the next chapter, Reset Your Inner Clock. Imagine for a moment that your body is a beautifully crafted timekeeping machine. Inside you there is a natural rhythm quietly ticking 24 hours a day, guiding when you feel awake and when you feel sleepy. This rhythm is known as your circadian cycle. It is not something you consciously control. It is built into your biology like an internal sunrise and sunset. When that rhythm is in harmony, your days feel smooth and balanced. But when it is disrupted even by a little bit, your energy, mood, and focus begin to wobble. Think of it like trying to dance to music that keeps changing tempo. One moment it is slow and calm, the next moment it jumps to something fast and chaotic. Your body struggles to keep up. This is what happens when your circadian rhythm is misaligned. You wake up feeling foggy even after a long night. You feel hungry at odd hours. You crash in the afternoon. Your mind goes blank during important moments. It is not a lack of discipline. It is simply a clock that is out of sync. So how do we reset this clock? One of the most powerful tools is sunlight. When you step outside in the morning and let natural light hit your eyes, your brain receives a clear signal. It says it is daytime. Wake up. Be alert. Be alive. You do not need to stare directly at the sun. Even a short walk or simply sitting near a window can start the process. This morning light suppresses melatonin, the hormone that makes you sleepy, and boosts the hormones that give you steady daytime energy. Then as the day moves toward evening, darkness begins the opposite effect. As natural light fades, your brain starts producing melatonin again, telling your body that it is time to slow down and prepare for sleep. This is why bright screens late at night confuse your internal clock. Your brain sees that artificial light and thinks the day has not ended yet. You may feel tired, but your hormone cycle is being tricked into staying awake. Another essential part of resetting your inner clock is consistency. Your body thrives when it knows what to expect. Going to sleep and waking up at roughly the same time each day helps your circadian rhythm lock into a steady pattern. Over time, your energy feels more stable, your patience grows, your mood becomes lighter, and your mind becomes sharper. You start to wake up naturally without alarms, and you fall asleep with ease because your body knows the rhythm well. When this internal clock is aligned, everything inside you begins working more efficiently. Your hormones follow smoother cycles, your digestion stays balanced, and your mind feels clearer throughout the day. You might find that tasks feel easier, relationships feel calmer, and even small challenges become less overwhelming simply because your body is finally moving in harmony with time itself. Once your inner rhythm is in place, the next step is to shape the environment around you so that it supports your sleep instead of fighting against it. The space where you sleep can either calm your mind or keep you restless without you realizing it. So now that we have understood the power of our internal timing system, it is time to upgrade the external one. And with that, let us move into the next chapter titled Turn Your Bedroom into a Sleep Temple, where we will learn how to transform your sleeping space into a sanctuary that invites deep, peaceful rest. As we leave the rhythm of the previous chapter behind, imagine your inner clock now ticking with a steady, calm beat. Your body finally understands when to wake, when to rest, and when to slow down. But a powerful rhythm needs the right stage, and that stage is your bedroom. Welcome to the chapter titled Turn Your Bedroom into a Sleep Temple. Think about this for a moment. Every night when you enter your bedroom, you are stepping into a space that should signal peace and deep restoration. But for many people, the bedroom has quietly turned into a second office or an entertainment zone. Glowing screens, buzzing devices, and late night scrolling steal the quiet your mind is craving. And the worst part is we have become so used to it that we barely notice the damage. Screens are the biggest intruders. They pour out artificial blue light that whispers to your brain, stay awake, the day is not over yet. You might feel physically tired, but your mind keeps receiving bright signals that delay melatonin. Even small things like keeping your phone beside you or letting your television light fill the room can disturb the harmony you spent all day building. So one of the first steps in creating a sleep temple is clearing out the digital noise. Your bedroom is not the place for stress and stimulation. It is the place for softness, calm, and darkness. Once the digital clutter is removed, the next step is shaping the atmosphere of the room itself. Imagine walking into a cool, quiet cave. There is something naturally soothing about cooler air. Your body sleeps deeper when the temperature is slightly lower than your daytime comfort level. A warm room may feel relaxing at first, but it often leads to restless turning and shallow sleep. A cool air sensation tells your brain that night has arrived and it is time to settle into rest. Darkness is another powerful element. Humans are wired to sleep in the dark. Even small bits of light from street lamps or glowing displays can interrupt your natural sleep rhythm. This is why blackout curtains feel almost magical. They transform your room into a nighttime sanctuary even if you live in a busy city. And when darkness joins cool air, a quiet silence completes the atmosphere. Whether it is a white noise machine or simply eliminating background sound, silence helps your mind drop into a deeper level of rest. Now we come to a part of the sleep temple that many people underestimate: your mattress and pillows. They may seem simple, but they decide how well your body heals at night. Think of your bed as a supportive cloud that holds your spine, muscles, and joints in their natural alignment. A mattress that is too soft or too hard can leave your body working all night instead of recovering. Pillows also guide the position of your neck and shoulders. When they match your sleeping style, your body releases tension as you sink into comfort. When they do not, you wake up tight, sore, and unrested. Choosing the right bedding is not luxury. It is a form of daily therapy that supports your body every single night. So by removing digital intruders, shaping the atmosphere, and choosing the right bedding, you turn your bedroom into a true sleep temple. A place where your mind relaxes the moment you step inside. But the environment is only half the story. Once the space is aligned, the next question becomes simple. What are you putting inside your body during the day that affects your sleep at night? And this leads us perfectly into our next chapter titled Eat, Move, and Live for Better Sleep, where we explore how your daily habits fuel the way you rest. After transforming your bedroom into a calm and inviting sleep temple, there is a natural next step. The space around you is finally prepared, but now the question shifts inward. What you eat, how you move, and the way you live throughout the day quietly shapes the quality of your nights. So, in this chapter titled Eat, Move, and Live for Better Sleep, let us explore how your daily choices create the foundation for truly restorative rest. Think of your body like a garden. Your bedroom is the soil, peaceful and ready, but the seeds you plant throughout the day determine how well that garden grows at night. Food is one of the earliest seeds you plant, and the right nourishment can guide your body toward deep sleep. Magnesium-rich foods such as leafy greens, nuts, or bananas help relax your muscles and support natural sleep chemistry. Imagine magnesium as a gentle hand resting on your shoulder, reminding your body that it is safe to unwind. Herbal teas also play a quiet role. A warm cup of chamomile or lemon balm in the evening feels like a soft whisper telling your nervous system to settle down. Even hydration matters more than most people realize. When your body is well hydrated throughout the day, your sleep becomes smoother. Dehydration can make your heart work a little harder at night, and that discomfort interrupts your rest without you even noticing. But just as the right choices help you sleep, the wrong ones can steal that rest away. Caffeine is one of the biggest disruptors. It can stay in your system for many hours, long after the taste is gone. Drinking coffee too late in the afternoon is like asking your brain to stay alert even when your body wants to slow down. Late meals also place a load on your digestive system, forcing your body to work instead of repair. And alcohol, although it might make you feel sleepy at first, actually prevents your mind from entering the deeper healing stages of sleep. The result is waking up tired even if you spent many hours in bed. Movement is another pillar of sleep. Imagine energy flowing through your body like water and air. When you move your body, that energy circulates freely. Exercise helps release stress hormones and creates a natural wave of tiredness that leads to restful nights. The timing of movement matters. Morning or early afternoon exercise helps set your internal rhythm, allowing your body to cool down and relax by nighttime. Very late workouts do the opposite. They raise your temperature and stimulate your nervous system, making it hard to fall asleep. Daily lifestyle choices also shape your sleep long before the sun goes down. Spending time outside, stretching gently throughout the day, and keeping your stress levels in check build a healthier sleep cycle. Think of it like tuning a musical instrument throughout the day so that by night it plays a soft and peaceful melody. By eating thoughtfully, moving with purpose, and living with awareness, you give your body the nutrients and signals it needs to rest deeply. Your internal world becomes calmer and your nights begin to feel more restorative. When your nutrition is steady and your body feels balanced, you naturally drift into deeper restful sleep without forcing anything. And now that your body is prepared in the right way, there is one more essential piece left. To truly unlock deep sleep, you must quiet the inner world as well. The mind often carries the last bit of unrest that keeps you awake even when your body is ready. So let us take the next step together. Join me in the upcoming chapter titled Quiet the Mind, Unlock Deep Sleep, where we will explore how to create mental stillness and emotional calm before bedtime. As we wrapped up the last chapter, your body had started to settle into a rhythm. You learned how the right foods, movement, and daily choices slowly prepare you for deeper rest. But even when the body is ready, another force can still keep you awake long past midnight. That is where this next chapter steps in. Welcome to Chapter 5, Quiet the Mind. Unlock deep sleep. If the body is the engine, the mind is the driver, and a restless driver can keep the engine running even when the road is completely clear. Think about the nights when your eyes are tired, your muscles feel heavy, but your head is buzzing like a crowded marketplace. Thoughts about unfinished work, conversations you wish had gone differently, or worries about tomorrow start looping again and again. This mental clutter is often the number one hidden enemy of peaceful sleep. It works quietly, slipping in through overthinking and subtle stress until your mind feels like it is holding on to every open tab of the day. So the question becomes, how do we clear this clutter and gently shift the mind toward rest? The answer lies in small wind down rituals, simple acts that signal to the brain that it is time to release, to soften, and to let go. One of the most powerful tools is journaling. Not the complicated kind, just a few honest lines where you spill out the thoughts that are trying to crowd your head. When those thoughts land on paper, the mind no longer feels responsible for carrying them through the night. Meditation works the same way but through stillness. Imagine sitting quietly, focusing on your breath the way you would watch waves at a beach. You inhale, you exhale, and slowly the mind starts to settle. Even a few minutes can create a noticeable shift. And then there is gratitude, a practice that seems small but changes the emotional temperature of your entire evening. When you pause to acknowledge the good in your day, no matter how tiny, your mind moves from alertness to acceptance, from tension to appreciation. Breathing techniques also play a beautiful role here. Slow and deep breaths tell your nervous system that everything is safe, everything is calm. It is almost like a bedtime lullaby for the brain. These practices may look simple, but they create a powerful chain reaction. They slow your heart, relax your muscles, and help your thoughts flow instead of collide. Before you even realize it, the mental fog starts lifting and your inner world becomes quiet enough for sleep to take over. This is where the magic of an evening routine comes in. An evening routine is not about perfection or hour-long rituals. It is about repeating small calming habits that train your mind to shift gears. When you wind down in the same gentle way each night, the brain learns the pattern. It begins to understand that these actions are a signal, a doorway leading toward deep rest. Over time, these tiny choices add up to big improvements in how naturally and peacefully you fall asleep. And this brings us to an important truth. Sleep is not a single night achievement. It is not something you fix once and then forget. Sleep is a lifestyle. Every choice you make throughout the day shapes how easily your body and mind can enter rest at night. When your thoughts quiet down, when your emotions soften, sleep becomes less of a struggle and more of a natural rhythm. With that thought, let us move toward the final message of this book. In the next chapter, Sleep Smarter, Live Better Conclusion, we tie everything together and understand how better sleep transforms your entire life. Let us step into it. We have journeyed through every major idea of this book, step by step, and now it is time to bring everything together. In the last chapter, we learned how quieting the mind creates the inner stillness that deep sleep thrives on. That was the inner world. Now, as we close this journey, let us lift our eyes to the bigger picture. Welcome to the final chapter, Sleep Smarter, Live Better. Think of everything we explored as pieces of a simple but powerful puzzle. When you align your body clock, optimize your surroundings, nourish yourself wisely, and calm your mind, sleep stops being an accident and becomes something you can shape with intention. It becomes a rhythm, a lifestyle, a quiet superpower that touches every part of your life. Your body clock is the anchor of this rhythm. When you wake up at steady times, get natural light in the morning, and allow yourself to wind down at night, your body starts trusting you. It learns when to rise and when to rest. It stops fighting you and begins working with you. And once that rhythm strengthens, your energy becomes more stable, your mood steadier, and your nights far more peaceful. Your environment also plays a huge role. A dark room, a cool temperature, fewer devices, and less noise all give your brain the signals it needs. Imagine stepping into a room that almost whispers sleep the moment you enter. That kind of space supports your rest without you having to work for it. It becomes a sanctuary instead of a battleground. Then there is the way you fuel yourself. Your meals, your hydration, your timing, all of it shapes how well your body repairs during the night. When you choose foods that nourish rather than stress your system, sleep comes more naturally. Add a little movement to your day and your body becomes even more willing to settle when darkness falls. And of course, there is the mind. The calm mind is the doorway to deep rest. Your evening routines, your breathing, your reflections, they are not small acts. They are signals to your nervous system saying it is safe now. It is time to let go. You can release the weight of the day. These are the lessons of this book, but here is the best part. You can start applying them tonight. Not in a perfect way and not all at once. All you need is 2 or 3 habits that speak to you. Maybe you decide to dim your lights earlier. Maybe you write down your thoughts before bed. Maybe you choose a calmer dinner. Whatever you pick, let it be simple and let it be consistent. Transformation does not begin with a massive leap. It begins with a single intentional choice repeated again and again. When you protect your sleep, you protect every part of your life. Your focus sharpens, your patience grows, your emotions feel steadier, and your mornings stop feeling like battles. You begin living from a place of clarity instead of exhaustion. As we reach the end of this journey, take a quiet moment to reflect. Think about how much better your life could feel with steady, nourishing sleep. Think about who you could become with that energy and clarity. And remember, this is not just about sleeping smarter. This is about living better, thinking clearer, and stepping into the version of yourself that has been waiting all along. Thank you for being here, for giving your attention and your trust. This was Vikram, your briefler from Briefly, bringing you life changing lessons in minutes. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep choosing the life you know you deserve.